I always think it's tremendously funny thinking of this flat that I live in now, because I'm certain that the other residents must get really angry because I sing all the time. I literally sing around the corridors of the house, and I sing in my bedroom, and I sing sometimes when I haven't realised that Les has opened the window, and so I'm singing to the outside world. Singing, singing, singing. I literally spend all day singing. And I suppose it makes me happy to sing, so that's why I do it. So, awkwardness comes because I never really know how to start these videos off anymore. Yes, I'm not a blogger anymore. No, it's a long time ago since I was one of those. But I like to make the occasional blog, because there's lots of stuff to talk about. Should we start off with Doctor Who? Yes, of course, Series 10 has arrived, and naturally it fills me with utter depression. Let's go off. Episode 1, crap. Episode 2, crap. Episode 3, quite enjoyable. I felt it was a tolerable episode, and it was actually quite good. But I thought the first 2 episodes were total crap, and it's very hard to pay attention. As well as that happening, I broke my mobile, which is really sad, because it's a really lovely mobile, and it broke. And I'm a winner! I'm a winner, and I'm really happy. I won these 2 free packets of crisps because I entered the code on the back, and I won. And I'm ecstatically happy about it, because it's, it's great when you win something. Great. Of course, as well as my singing, I think they probably think I'm quite mad for just talking to nobody, because there's no one in here today, because my partner's gone up to for a couple of days. So, yeah, I mean, that's a really sweet thing that's going on at the moment. I feel every day relationship strong, which I think is great. Because after my last partner, I thought it'd be like 5 years before I found someone else. But no, it's actually only a couple of months. So that's great. And now I feel like it's not going to suddenly end. So that's great. So on this video camera, there is a figure adventure, which I have made half of. And I've written countless scripts and rewritten countless scripts and made lots of sets and bought lots of stuff in order to make this project. So I can't give up on it. It's called The Castle of Bellator, and if you look up what the word Bellator means, you may get a hint as to who's in it. But it's got a new variant of the Third Doctor in it, because someone gave it to me for my birthday. So that's really great, and I like working with that sort of thing, and so that's really exciting. But I've really got to get on and make the next part of it, because there's a little bit left to finish. Because I have very little free time now, which is enormously depressing, and I got quite depressed yesterday thinking of where my life is going. Do I really want to be this sort of person at the age of 24? I also went to A&E twice because I had these crippling pains in my side, which an answer was never found as to why I had these pains, but the pain was absolutely gigantic, and it wasn't a good quality of life. I mean, throughout that perhaps 2 weeks of having these pains, suicidal thoughts went rocketing. So yeah, the pain was extreme. You couldn't cure it with painkillers, and you couldn't cure it with hot water bottles. Yes, but essentially in my life, I'm still battling the 2 greatest things on this earth, which are money and weight. These are 2 great demons which I never seem to be able to get rid of. I'm always trying to earn money, and always trying to get thin. But I think they're problems that do not have an answer. I mean, most people say to me, yeah, you're really thin. But of course my anxiety sort of contradicts that. And so in my head I'm thinking, I want to be thinner, I want to be thinner. I've also been watching Harry Potter, starting from the first one and going on and on and on. But it's quite strange in this house because we watch one Harry Potter and then like a week later we watch another one and then a week later we watch another one. So it does take us a long time. We're on number 4 at the moment. We just finished that one with Cedric Diggory and Voldemort returning. And it's amazing how much I remember from the books because I was reading Harry Potter when I was in Malta, so that was a few years ago. But it's amazing what I still remember from the books. And I sometimes think, oh, there's a scene missing there, and then I remember that it was in the book and not in the film. So, as mad as that is, yeah. So, there's a little video. I hope certain people watch this video.